I'm Doug Carver with the agency, and I'm standing in front of my newest listing located here at 542 North Vista Street here in the Fairfax District neighborhood. In today's video, I'm going to take you inside of this really unique architectural home, show you all of its unique features and amenities. And as an added bonus, I'm going to share with you some of the most recent market sales information, homes that have sold in the last 12 months, to give you a better idea of what your home might be worth in today's market. Let's get started. Before we get into the house, let's just touch base real quickly on some of the most recent market sales data. And I want to take a look back at the last 12 months of homes that have sold here in the Fairfax District. Within that time period, I've broken it into homes that are greater than 3,000 square feet and homes that are smaller than 3,000 square feet, since there is a pretty large disparity of homes here in this neighborhood. Now, looking at homes in the last 12 months that have sold that are under 3,000 square feet, there have been 7 that have sold. Now, these are typically 3-bedroom, 3-bath homes, around 1,700 square feet. They've average sales price has been about $1,850,000, and they've sold in an average of about 36 days. Now, looking at homes that are greater than 3,000 square feet, there have been 8 homes that have sold in the last 12 months. These are homes that are typically 5 bedrooms, 5-bath, a little bit over 4,500 square feet, and those have sold on average for a little bit over $4 million, but it's taken a little bit longer on average for those to sell, and closer to 65 days. Currently, there's only 5 homes that are actively listed in this area, so we still have a very constrained inventory, and I would say from my perspective that we still are in a very strong seller's market despite all the gloom and doom that we've been hearing on the news and in the media. So that's kind of a quick shot of what's going on here in terms of the market. I do want to also invite you, since you're probably interested in taking a look at this home. Obviously, I'm going to shoot the video. We're going to take a look in just a moment, but I am going to be hosting a private neighbor-only preview to this home on September 9th from 11 to 1. This is going to be before we let the public in. I want to give you, the neighbors, an opportunity to check out this home without the hustle and bustle of all those buyers coming through. So if you're interested, go ahead. My contact information is below. I just ask that you register so I know how many folks are coming, since I am going to have a few gifts and things that I'd like to be able to give you when you come over to check out the home. All right, awesome. Let's go inside now and take a look at this really magnificent architectural home. Let's go. Wow, so as we enter into the home, obviously the first thing that draws your eye is this open corridor that leads us towards the backyard and the retracting Fleetwood glass doors. It really creates a seamless transition from the interior of the home into the backyard, which we'll go over in just a few moments. But when we enter in, we see this front seating area, which really gives us a respite, a place to stay and rest as we come into the home and really explore the details that make this home special, like the floor-to-ceiling windows that you'll see throughout the property, the incredible custom gray hardwood floors, and if you notice on the ceilings as well, which I just see here, the speaker system that's been upgraded throughout the entire home. The custom woodwork and paneling is really unique. This actually is the powder room here on the first floor for guests. We've got custom glass vanities. On this first floor, we have one of the bedrooms, one of the 5 bedrooms. This one in particular is currently being used as an office, which works perfectly. If we go inside real quick, you'll see it does have a full ensuite bath as well. So if you wanted to use it as a bedroom, you could do that as well. The finishes in this home are just really fantastic, with the stone from floor to ceiling, and it's got Hansgrohe bathroom fixtures throughout the entire home, which are really unique and special. So as we move to the back of the home, which is really the heart of the home, we see the kitchen, dining room, living room area that seamlessly blends into the backyard with pool and entertainment space. Before we get there, obviously I just want to point out this amazing floating wood staircase that goes up, literally it's 3 stories high, with these massive windows letting in tons and tons of light, filling the heart of the home with lots of warm sunshine. And of course that really plays to the glass floor here, allowing all that light to permeate down into the entertainment subterranean level below us, which we're going to see in just a moment. Also, I want to point out real quick before we move forward, we have the elevator. Now, we go into the kitchen area. What I really love about it is sort of the clean, elegant lines of it. You have unobstructed views, obviously, of the backyard, dining room, and living room areas. The countertops are really unique. They're from Decton Sirius. They've done a 2-level center island, so you have obviously your work area, but they've created this lower level for entertaining, coffee, a great place to grab a cup of coffee or enjoy your breakfast. The cabinets are also unique. One are the LED accent lights on them, so if you're coming down at night, you can clearly see where they are, and they just look really cool. Other thing that I haven't seen at all are these power-operated upper cabinets. I've seen it in cars, but not in the kitchen. You see, you just tap them, and they go up, and of course, once you're finished taking out your stuff, you just hit the button, and they close automatically. Of course, if you're a chef, this is a kitchen for you. The kitchen is fully decked out in a suite of Miele appliances to create any of the most complicated recipes you may find, from a steamer to a convection, traditional, as well as a cappuccino maker. The refrigerator and freezer are elegantly disguised, so you wouldn't know that they're there. And of course, if you close them, you don't close them fully, they will close themselves, so never a worry of leaving your refrigerator open. Let's head over to the living room and dining room area. So we have obviously a dedicated dining room space, which again, I love the location because it gives you those unobstructed views of the backyard through the Fleetwood retractable sliding glass windows. We have this really commanding and strong presence of the marble mantled fireplace with, of course, a top-of-the-line entertainment television set that's been wired for surround sound. As we come from the interior of the home, we pass seamlessly across the threshold where the retractable doors are pushed aside. I want to get your thoughts here. I've seen a lot of houses, and I'm sure you have as well, where you've seen these retractable walls, if you will. Would you use this space? Is this something that you'd like to have in your home? Let me know in the comment section below. Just go ahead and drop it in there. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the backyard. A couple of things that I really enjoy. One are these large overhangs that give you some shaded area here in the backyard because the sun can get strong. Sometimes you want to be outside, but you don't want to be in the sun, and the way that they've constructed the home really gives you that opportunity. The yard is really spacious and incredibly private with these large trees and shrubs, giving the sense of seclusion and privacy, which is really ideal in a neighborhood setting like this. Of course, you've got a fire pit and this awesome pool here at the back. It's actually divided into three unique areas. We've got the main pool here, we have a hot tub, and then sort of a shallower area where you can actually put an umbrella in and put your chair in there and just sit there, enjoy with your feet in the water. So now let's go back inside the house. Before we go upstairs, let's check out the really cool entertainment area in the subterranean part of the home. So coming down the stairs, we get this large window as I look outside. And then I make the turn, and the first thing that you can't miss, obviously, is this really cool wine cellar for all of your wine storage. And of course, looking up to see this massive glass window back up into the main level, and of course, the light coming in from the windows is just really, really cool. Over to the left here, obviously, we have the exit for our elevator, and then just sort of a cool entertainment area, an entertainment space. Of course, it's wired for sound, large television set, and I think it's an ideal place as the current owner is using for pool as well. As we go to the back of the space, there's some other cool, really neat features that I love as well. The first of which is this really high-end home theater. Let's go in and take a look around. So they have, first thing I see is these really cool leather acoustic tiles that line the wall, the LED lights and the theater seating for 8 people. Again, another awesomely large screen to watch your favorite movie, and these high-end Polk speakers. They provide just an amazing surround sound experience. If I'm watching a movie at home, this is the place that I want to do it. So let's go check out a couple other spots here downstairs. A powder room for your guests so they don't have to go upstairs. And then this is basically the 5th bedroom of the home here. So if you have an in-law that maybe you want to have some distance from, this is the place to put them. So let's go back upstairs. We're going to check out the 2nd floor with a primary suite and the other 2 bedrooms. As we come up the stairs from the main living area, obviously it's hard not to see these massive plate glass windows that let in such a tremendous amount of light and really fill the center of the home with so much sunlight and warmth. And of course, it's hard to miss this really neat chandelier that hangs down from, in essence, is the 4th story, which is where we exit to the roof deck. Coming up to this 2nd floor landing, it's almost a space unto itself. Again, massive window letting light into the center of the home, just a place to rest. Let's go into the primary suite and take a look at what I think is one of the nicest places in the entire home. Awesome. So of course we have double doors entering into the primary suite area, and it just draws you first and foremost towards the retractable Fleetwood floor-to-ceiling window as well. And when you come outside, obviously you've got, again, the coverage from the sun and just an amazing view down below. Back inside the primary bedroom, obviously we have a large screen television with surround sound audio, this custom leather, call it a canopy if you will, kind of looks like a canopy bed done in a modern way. All of the windows in this room have remote control blackout shades, so clearly if you don't want to be waking up at the crack of dawn, you can hit your remote control and black out the light in the room so you can sleep a little bit later. Going back towards the front, let's take a peek into the Beaufort custom built-ins here in the primary bedroom closet. You can see tons of space to store your clothing. What I really like are the LED lights that illuminate the space so you make sure you're not taking the wrong color in the morning if you're a little bit tired or it's a little bit dark. A great closet with great space, but if you want additional space, the owner actually added additional built-ins, so there's never a lack of place to put things here on the wall. They made it white, it just sort of blends in seamlessly. So stepping into the primary bathroom, this is just, if you ask me, a really wow room. I mean, a lot of showers have rain shower heads, but these folks went the extra mile and placed these massive rain shower heads, two of them side by side, up inset into skylights. Of course, you have these amazing Italian tiles, as well as natural stone from floor to ceiling. But they even put in these really almost like portholes in a boat where you can peek out and look at the gorgeous backyard and pool down below. Looking around, we actually have a Murano glass vanity from Italy, as well as the Hansgrohe plumbing fixtures as well, like we've seen in the other parts of the house. Anyway, let's go from the primary suite, let's head back towards the front of the home, where we'll take a look at the other two second floor bedrooms. So as we come into the first of the two bedrooms here at the front of the home, obviously the first thing you can't ignore, again, wall to ceiling, retractable Fleetwood sliding doors that lead out to this expansive patio area at the front of the home. And really, even though we're on the second floor, we really get great views. I can even see peekaboo views of the Hollywood Hills, as well as across the top rooftops of some of the next door neighbors. It's a really expansive space. And again, we have a little bit of covering so you can sit out here, enjoy your coffee, and really luxuriate in the space itself. All of the bedrooms in the home are en suite, as I must have mentioned before. They all have a full bathroom. And instead of using closets in the home, which you probably have noticed, the builder decided to do custom built-ins. And I really actually enjoy this because I think it's the most efficient use of space and really creates sort of a curated feel to where you put all of your clothes. All right, let's just check out, put our head into the bathroom real quick. Again, we have similar Italian Murano glass vanity and Italian tile, as well as natural tiles. Each bathroom's a little different, but they really are cohesive in the design and how everything fits together. Okay, so let's take a look at this second bedroom at the front of the home here on the second floor. Before we do that, I want to point out, obviously, this cool use of this niche for additional storage, as well as where the primary laundry, washer, and dryer are located here on the second floor. So again, you've got lots of space for your washer and dryer here on the second floor. And as I mentioned, there's that auxiliary washer and dryer hookups that are down in the lower subterranean area that you can use as well. Now, entering into this second front bedroom, again, we have these really expansive cathedral ceilings with large floor-to-ceiling windows, the in-ceiling stereos to fill the room with sound, and of course, lots of built-in storage here as well. I really like this bathroom, even though it's a little bit smaller than the primary, but it still has a lot of the same characteristics. Really high soaring ceilings with lots of large windows letting in a ton of light. And of course, again, a similar glass Murano glass vanity like we've seen in some of the other bathrooms, including the primary bedroom bathroom. All right, well, let's take our one last stop in this extraordinary home. We're gonna go upstairs and check out the fourth floor roof deck. Let's go check it out. We have this, again, as we saw earlier, this amazing chandelier that hangs down the center of the stairwell. And it's literally probably 2 stories high. What an amazing view from up here. Obviously tons of sun. I can see as far as the Santa Monica Mountains over there, obviously near Santa Monica in the far west. Turning around, I can see the St. Gabriel Mountains here to our east, and I'm seeing things like the Griffith Park Observatory and really the entirety of the Hollywood Hills that run to the north of the property. And of course, we've got the roof deck. We've got just a tremendous amount of space to entertain, to enjoy the outside, and really soak in the amazing weather. I really like how they use the glass railings really to make, to not block obviously a view. When you're sitting down, obviously you're not going to see above the walls here, but with the glass, it just makes it feel like you're floating up here in space. Now we've seen this amazing roof deck and the incredible 360-degree views. I know I'm thirsty, it's hot out here. Let's take the elevator and head on back down. Hope you enjoyed taking a sneak peek inside of your neighbor's home here at 542 North Vista Street. As I mentioned at the top of this video, we are going to be doing a private neighbor event, meaning we want to see all the neighbors come on over and give them an opportunity to see this home firsthand before we open it to the public. And as I said earlier, it's going to be held on Saturday, September 9th from 11 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. If you think you're interested in coming over, by all means, just contact me so you can register below. My contact information is below, that is, so I can get a general head count for how many folks are coming over, since they will have some drinks and some food, as well as a special gift for those folks who stop by. In any case, this has been Doug Carver from the agency, and I look forward to seeing you at our upcoming Neighbors event.